today we're just going to clean a couple of things up. I'll show you what they are in just a second. One of the things we're going to try to install today is this 440 source. There's the part number. It's a throttle bracket, and all it does is it raises your throttle cable up higher so it's more aligned with an intake like this. Instead of your throttle cable pulling at a bind, it'll pull a little bit more straight. I paid $24 plus shipping. So all this really consists of is just 2 intake bolts, your throttle hold down bracket, and then we just got to take this off, pull that little clip right there out. Everything else can stay. So I'll just quickly break this loose and get my throttle cable out of there like that, and then a needle nose just to pull this out without dropping it, and that should allow, without dropping that washer, this whole assembly here to come off. I'm going to go ahead and let him slide over just a little bit. So I'm up against the valve cover there, and that's fine. I'll just loosen the 2 bolts, and when I raise it up, I'll slip that off. Alright, we got the back bolt out real quick, and now we're going to get the front bolt out real quick. And now that I got the 2 intake bolts out, I should be able to just slip this right off of there, like so. And we can take this out and compare. As you can see, it's shaped the same in this area and got the same kind of in the same position, but you can see the extension here and how much taller this is. I mean, I could have worked with this and cut it and added, but $25 plus shipping, it wasn't worth my time. I did shoot a little bit of red paint. It's not orange, but it's only got to make me happy. And we'll just slip this right in here. And this one right here, and I'm hoping if I leave it semi-loose, like that, I can slip. Oh, they gave me a cotter pin and a washer. How nice. And we'll slip this in like this. There we go. And now I'm going to watch when this gets floored if this hits that bracket. Go ahead, open it up slowly. Keep going. Yeah, we're plenty away from the bracket. I did bend it in just a little bit there. And we're wide open. It's up against the block here. And this is all the way back. Okay, let up. I do got a couple of complaints though. I couldn't use their lock, their cable lock, because these legs are too long and the throttle cable just slipped right on through. That's the first thing. And lastly, this is a 10 millimeter. They couldn't use a 7/16 like every other old Mopar would have underneath here. So no, you got to carry a 10 with all your standard tools now. That's nice. But overall, it looks like it's going to work. I did something here. It's a trial and error. I don't know how it's going to work. But I put a positive stop here so that when this comes forward, it can only come this much forward. So what I really done, you can see the slot here. This used to be all the way up. So what's happening is the action was too quick. So when this was adjusted all the way up, it would just shift immediately into 3rd gear, which is not good for your transmission. It's just not how it's supposed to be. However, when you floor it, it was basically pinning the kickdown lever on the transmission all the way back. So I had no adjustment. The lever was just too fast. So what I done is I actually sprung this back, and this won't hit, see? for the first little bit, but it'll hold my gears out a little longer. At least I'm hoping, under just part throttle normal driving. I won't know till I drive it, which we'll do now. So we'll go ahead and put this back together. I think we're done up here. That did make it a lot smoother. The throttle's so much smoother now. So overall, mission accomplished. All right, we'll give this a whirl. Oh yeah, it feels much better on the throttle. All right, let's try this idea. I'm sure it's a bad one. Part throttle. Ooh, nice 1 to 2 shift. All right, I need it to shift. Okay, held it out a little long on second, but that's better than the quick shifts that it was getting before. Bottom line is, we got the 440 source throttle bracket on there. The throttle works much better now. It's so much smoother, easier to even push by a mile. And we do got some throttle pressure now on part throttle. First gear is perfect, kicks out about 17 mile an hour, but it's a little bit long, but it's better than it just going bam bam. By the time you hit 5 mile an hour, you're already in third gear. That's hard on the transmissions. They need some throttle pressure. So for how I use this truck, it's set up perfect. We did not solve it shifting out at 4,900 RPMs or 5,000 or whatever. I didn't get that to back off, but I'm not so concerned about that, because if I do anything to it to raise the RPMs, like a cam swap or whatever, then that'll actually be a good thing. So this is where we are, guys. Thanks for following along, and tried a real hunky-dory of a tip on that throttle stop, and showed you the 440 source bracket. So small, but maybe it'll help somebody. Till next time.